What's up, guys? This is Holland with On3 and the Wolverine, and I am here with On300 Michigan cornerback target Jaziel Hart. Jaziel, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Good.
So I know you're preparing for a basketball game today, but we're going to be focusing on football recruiting. Now, a lot of buzz with Penn State, but should Michigan fans be worried?
No, sir. They shouldn't. Michigan, they still up there, man. They show a lot of love on and off the field, and they got a special place in my heart.
What makes Michigan one of those top programs? You released your top 6, included them. Why'd they make the cut?
For one, the program, how they're building it. They had last year with new coaching staff, everything, and they still came out with a good record. And that 2025 class is something special, and I think the 2026 class can also be special as well if everybody comes together.
Now, you had almost the entire coaching staff come down to see you. You had Sharon Moore and several other coaches stop by school. How was that, just seeing the amount of coaches they brought to see you?
Man, it was special. That shows a lot of love to have the whole coaching staff come down to see you. The school was excited. The teachers were excited, talking about it for about weeks now. But, yes, it's something special, and I gladly take that in.
I know Coach Morgan came a few days after that and met with you individually. Talk a little bit about that meeting.
It was great. He came to the house. He got to see what the home's like. We talked about how school is off the field, how the academics is at Michigan, how he coaches, how the kids who have excelled from his coaching-wise, where he's been, all things getting to know each other. We talked about my personal life, how my family works, how diverse we are, and how my family also loves Michigan as well.
I think you had some Michigan photos in the background. Did you just put those up, or are they always up in your house?
Right now, that actually got put up that day. My mom made it. She's a little art person, so that was special to have right there, and she put it up on the day it got finalized.
Yeah, no, definitely. For those of y'all that don't know what we're talking about, Jaziel had a collage of Michigan photos in that in-home visit. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, obviously, you've been to Michigan a couple of times. What's kind of stood out on those visits when you've been to Ann Arbor?
It's the energy, if I'm being honest. Every time I walk under the onto that field, the energy brings on. The field's huge. The fans. The first time I walked on the field, the fans were already yelling my name crazily, and that was so unexpected. Even my parents were in shock that some of the fans knew my name. So that shows a lot.
Awesome. So I know you're trying to plan a visit to go back. What do you want to see on this next trip?
I want to see how Coach Morgan coaches his own players. I want to see how the program works, what the energy is like at practice, how hard they go, what type of lifts they do, and the things they possibly eat to make their bodies the way the machines are.
We talked a little bit about this off camera, but you told me even months ago that your favorite corner was Will Johnson.
Yes,
how excited are you to see him go in the draft? And why is Will a guy you look up to?
Will's a guy that I look up to because he plays off a technique for sure. He's a strong-minded guy. I feel like his IQ is very high. He's a smart dude. So I feel like that's where I come in place as well, and the related abilities that I use my IQ a lot. I read wide receivers. Me being able to play both sides of the ball helps me to know what the wide receiver's doing as I'm at DB. And I feel like Will does the same thing, especially with his stance and where he stands. I definitely got him in the first round, I feel like he's a special DB and also my favorite DB in the draft right now.
Awesome, Jaziel. So when are you looking to make a decision?
I'll be making a decision either after my official visits or possibly in June.
What are going to be those big factors for you?
Big factors are possibly you got to earn the playing time, so that's really nothing. And I know that the coaches and the program is going to give me the numbers I want in NIL, so I'm really not stressed about that. I'm really looking forward to coaches and the people around me and how long the coaches are staying possibly too, because I don't want to commit anywhere where the coaches are possibly leaving early.
Let's get some getting to know you questions in, all right? So this will just be fun questions. One of the most popular questions for Michigan fans for some reason, they love this question, is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, I don't think. Actually, let me think. Is a hot dog a sandwich? A hot dog is. I think a hot dog has its own. Never mind. A hot dog is a sandwich because a hot dog doesn't have its own specific category when you think about it. But yeah, a hot dog is a sandwich.
I was with Savion Hyder yesterday, and he told me he didn't think a hot dog was a sandwich, and then he thought about it, and he said it was a sandwich
because
afterwards.
A hot dog is a hot dog. It's not its own category.
Okay. You live out here close to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
If I'm being honest, nah. No, I don't know, because if it was real, we would have heard about it already, So I don't think so.
So you think those photos are fake?
Yeah, I do. I do. You know, a lot of AI has been a big thing right now, so they can really make anything out of anything, if I'm being honest.
So they're just all AI Bigfoots out there.
Yeah, for sure. It's like that's a big thing, you know, but hey, the world holds a lot that we don't know.
Okay. If you could take a vacation anywhere in the world, where would you go?
You know, I've traveled a lot of my life, so I'm really on the vacations and everything, but I say Bora Bora.
Bora Bora? Okay.
Bora Bora for sure. You know, I'm a calm little guy.
Okay. What's your go-to pregame meal?
Ooh, 2 protein shakes, and my mama's cooking in the morning.
What does she cook you?
You know, she makes that bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with cheese, or it'll sometimes have ham instead. And you know, that always gets me right in a protein shake in the morning. So,
okay.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? It's kind of hard. I watch a lot of movies, but I wouldn't consider this as a movie, but Outer Banks, though. I like that show on Netflix.
Show?
Yeah,
okay.
I watched that probably twice now. So, you know, I like the adventures. I like the adventures in movies.
Okay. You ever been to the Outer Banks? You're not that far?
I actually have, yes.
Yeah,
I actually have been
cool.
to the Outer Banks.
Okay. Favorite pro athlete?
Ooh, favorite pro athlete. Well, back then it was Odell Beckham. You know, since the one catch, I even dyed my hair his color. But I'd say right now, Stephon Diggs. You know, I love his celebrations, how he holds himself, his character. You know, I give it Stephon Diggs.
Man, a projected corner going with a receiver.
Yeah,
I know you play receiver too.
It
but,
is.
You know.
On the defensive side, I'd say easily Jair Alexander and Patrick Surtain. For sure, I watched a lot of the film. A lot of it.
What if you? This is the last one for you. If you weren't playing football, what sport would you be playing?
Ooh, okay. I do like hooping, but it's like, it's hard to go D1 in some hoop. I'll be honest, but I say basketball. That's second love. Second love.
All right, Jaziel, thanks for doing this.
Yes,
man.
sir.